Man United would propel themselves into title contention next season if they can pull off sensational double deal for midfield pair. Manchester United are reportedly refusing to give up a summer deal for Elliot Anderson, despite Manchester City being considered as the favourites for the Nottingham Forest star. Anderson has been outstanding for Forest this season and is set to start for England at the 2026 World Cup alongside Declan Rice in the middle of the midfield. Even if Forest survive relegation from the Premier League this season, Anderson is set to depart, with Man United and Man City both keen on his signature. There is a general acceptance that Man City are currently at the head of the queue for the 23-year-old, who has a contract with his current team until June 2029. However, according to The Sun, Man United remain determined to sign Anderson and want to make him their marquee summer arrival. The report claims that the Red Devils want to plan their summer recruitment around a deal for Anderson, who has scored twice and registered 3 assists in 41 appearances for Forest during the 2025-26 campaign. Anderson arrived at Forest from Newcastle United in July 2024 and has since developed into one of the leading central midfielders in English football. The Englishman has scored 4 goals and registered 9 assists in 83 appearances for his current side, following on from his 3 assists in 55 games for Newcastle. Man United are set to sign 2 new central midfielders this summer, with Casemiro's exit already being confirmed, while Manuel Ugarte is also likely to depart. Newcastle's Sandro Tonali is also believed to be a leading midfield target for the Red Devils, with the club said to have stepped up their pursuit of him. Tonali would ideally like to return to Serie A this summer, but it is unlikely that any team in Italy's top flight would be able to sign the midfielder in the upcoming market. According to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, Tonali is very high on Man United's shortlist, and the midfielder is open to a switch to Old Trafford. However, the Red Devils are unlikely to have a free run at the Italian, as Man City and Arsenal are both said to be keeping a close eye on the situation. Manchester United are heading into an important summer transfer window with a midfield rebuild top of the agenda. Casemiro will be leaving Old Trafford at the end of the season, and his departure will be felt after an impressive campaign. The Reds will hope they are in the Champions League following an impressive turnaround from Michael Carrick. If they are, that will change their budget and make them a more attractive proposition to potential targets. United can register up to 25 players for the Premier League, but they are unlikely to fill all of their spots. United do not have to register U21 players, so Kobbie Mainoo, Lenny Yoro and Aidan Heaven are among those who are not listed below, but will be expected to feature next season. U21 players are likely to be defined next season as those who were born on or after January 1, 2005. This means Patrick Dorgu will need to be registered for the 2026-27 season after being classed as a U21 player this year. With this in mind, Men's Sport has broken down who would be included in a dream squad next season. Altay Bayındır will be expected to leave at the end of this season. The Turkish international played ahead of Andre Onana at the start of this campaign, but has been a distant second choice to Sen Lammens since. He, like Onana, should be looking for regular football that United cannot provide. Coming into play second choice to Lammens could be Radik Vitek. The 22-year-old is on loan at Bristol City this season and is impressing. He easily has the talent to be trusted as the to goalkeeper, with Tom Heaton perhaps staying on as the veteran third choice. As mentioned, Dorgu needs to be registered for next season. He has been listed among the defenders here, but the Dane could easily be picked as an attacker. After injuries to Matthijs de Ligt and Lisandro Martinez this campaign, and with Harry Maguire not getting any younger, the Reds could look to make a statement by signing Mickey van der Ven from Tottenham. If Spurs are remarkably relegated, there is zero chance the Dutchman stays in the Championship. Even if they survive, he will be assessing his options as he is much better than this Tottenham team. United could also pick up a bargain if Spurs drop to the second tier. Diogo Dalot, Matthijs de Ligt, Patrick Dorgu, Harry Maguire, Lisandro Martinez, Noussair Mazraoui, Luke Shaw, Mickey van der Ven. United want to add 2 midfielders to their team the summer transfer window, and a raid of Newcastle would be their dream scenario. Bruno Guimaraes and Sandro Tonali would be perfect in the centre. They will both want to be playing Champions League football next season, and United should be able to offer that. Whether Newcastle would allow both men to leave for a rival remains to be seen. Elsewhere, United must keep Bruno Fernandes after a remarkable campaign, while Toby Collier could be given a chance with the first team squad. Manuel Ugarte will likely be sold after a disappointing spell at the club.